Oh yeah, so throughout the episode, Juliette has been burning bridges, and we weren't sure why
Why?
Juliette is burning all these bridges. So she marches into offices and says, like, get me this thing or do this thing for me, or and like making people upset, not wanting to work for her. She's not creating relationships for people to work for her. Let's watch.
Billings to Sheriff, do you copy? Billings to Sheriff.
So Billings sends out on the radio, Billings to Sheriff, and she's like, off. I don't care about you.
Ma'am? Ma'am, I told you. I told you she's not in.
Where is she then?
Like I said, if you want to see the judge, you request an appointment.
I don't need one. I'm the sheriff. I don't give a shit about protocol. I'll wait.
You'd be wasting your time.
That's not your problem, is it?
Can I help you?
Yeah.
So that was in Judge Meadows' office.
Mm-hmm.
And this person is kind of just doing their job. And Juliette's running in being like, I need this and I need that thing. We could make friends with her.
I mean, I would say that they're not nice to each other, but Juliette should be strategic and think like, I might want to have access here in the future. I should be, reasonably nice.
Mm-hmm. So she burned bridges with this person in judicial.
Wasting your time.
That's not your problem, is it?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Gloria Hildebrand. Is she here?
I'm sorry, I'm not authorized to give out that information.
Why not?
Like I said, I'm not authorized.
Right, you see this? This makes me authorized to know, right? Is she here or not? I want to ask her some questions.
You might not get the answers you're hoping for. Gloria?
Gloria, I'm Sheriff Nichols.
She suffers from hallucinations. It's best not to disturb her. She gets agitated, says things that make no sense. We try and keep her as calm.
Shh. Like, no.
With the hand.
This person wasn't particularly polite, but there's still no reason to burn this bridge, right? What if we need to come back? What if Juliet needs to come back here and ask a favor?
I mean, it's within her purview as the sheriff to be a bully and get her way, but it's just really strategically unwise because she could get this person on her side.
That's
Instead, in the future, if Juliet has like an easy request, but it's not like a request, this person will be uninclined to do it.
Right, that's right.
No.
Especially, shh.
Comfortable as possible.
I want to take her for a walk. Gloria, would you like that?
No, that's not possible. She's not clear to leave.
I
the
will
ward.
clear it, okay?
If there's nothing else, I think you should leave.
How is she?
Taking her
So, and then this is burning bridges with her dad, who she's asked to do favors.
She came there for a favor from him.
back.
Oh, it's not safe for you, Jules.
You are the last person I would ever trust to tell me what's safe.
I would never put you in danger.
But you would trick your patients into believing their birth control has been removed?
I didn't have a choice.
The only ones you're helping are the ones trying to breed people out.
They never told me anything about that.
Why lie to people? Did you ever think to question that?
Of course I did.
And yet you just went along with whatever they said?
There are consequences to asking questions.
Clearly she wasn't the only one that you betrayed.
So this one makes sense to me in the sense that she's so angry with her dad for what happened when she was a child that she can't help but lash out at him. But beyond those emotions, like, he's been put in a terrible position by her here. And also there's an implication that he did those terrible things in the past to protect Juliette.
Right.
So this is, even though I kind of understand this one because of the childhood situation, it's still like she could ask him for a favor in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And he might be inclined to position himself not to give the favor.
That's right. My hunch is that her mother and her brother died because of something with judicial. They suicided them or killed them somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And so the father can't talk about it. He can't talk about it with a kid because like she's going to spill the beans. And then now he's like, maybe I could talk to her about it. Like, I hope we could get closer and then I could explain. But then she comes at him with his energy and he's like, I can't. I can't.
Yeah. He has to swallow it and say, I have to keep the secret so I don't put her in a compromising position.
Right.
I'll take the heat
right.
and the emotions so that she is protected.
Like if he lashed out right now and told her the truth of what happened in the past, she could then go and shoot off her mouth and then, or spout out the truth of it. And now she's on line to get killed. He's just got to eat it. Got to eat it. Be quiet.
Yeah. And also,
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
This to me, this is telling me that she's emotionally unstable. Because
Yeah.
does she need to be pushy about this? Does she need to like go fast? Like, I don't care about burning bridges because I want to get the results done. Like, she could play this out very slowly, very very calmly, very strategically. Like, more or less do her job, but then just little bits here and there. In fact, we see it come to a head with Billings.
That's right.
The bar in 26 was trashed last night. The people are scared and they're angry and they need their sheriff.
Billings.
I'm not done. I had a cover for you when the mayor turned up asking why you never showed. I lied for you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're past that. I want a reason why you are neglecting your duties and dishonoring that badge.
So, I mean, so Juliette has been put Billings in this position where he's lied for her and covered for her, and now he has to make a decision. Do I lash out at Juliette and tell her how I'm feeling, or do I continue to cover for her? He's in a terrible position.
And he's right. He's got this analysis is spot on. She's derelict of duty. She's ignoring what her responsibilities are, and I get it. She's like hell bent on this mission to figure out what happened with George Wilkins, and so she's like throwing my job aside. But she's putting Billings in a position where judicial or the mayor can be like, hey, is Juliette doing the job right? And he has to say no, she's not. She's not doing her job. Which I think she should have done is more or less do her job. But then, as she did earlier in the series, just dip out a little bit here and there, and put the case together.
So what's the rush? Why is she so hell-bent on solving George's murder and all the shenanigans with the mayor and Marnes right now?
I get it in that when she's in the hospital with Gloria Hildebrand, she checks the vent and finds the hard drive, and then she's like, Judicial's going to be after me, so she bails. She's like, I get it. There's a rush then, but this precedes that. This is before she knows that not judicial. So this is before she knows that janitors are watching her, and so why she just stepping on people? Why?
I'm not seeing the motivation why she couldn't space it out 6 months, a year, and just do the sheriff's job, and like SSA said, just dip out every once in a while,
right?
And do your side job until you start building up evidence.
It feels weird for a character that was so calm, logical, calculating, do the right thing, take care of business, to then just be off the handle.
Off the handle. I mean, burning bridges with two essentially front desk people who have no power to change anything. Why burn that bridge? Burning bridge with her dad. That one makes a little bit of sense, but it still shows a little emotional instability.
Right.
And then here with Billings, like we're not quite sure about his loyalties, but
his loyalty is not going to lean to you if you push him like this.
So is Juliette okay?
Right. She's losing it.
Right. And Silo may suffer.